Both of my parents are from families that, like, three of my 4 grandparents were from, their families were from different countries. But they were all, three of those 4, 2 of them were from Mexico, and 1 was from Germany. And so, but when they got here, it was all, like, my grandparents were the first kids, like, in the family to be born in the United States. Like, they have brothers and sisters who were born in the homeland, and then they moved over here and they were born in the United States. And my culture has been totally, like, washed. My mom is Spanish and she's Mexican, and my dad is German and, like, a mutt. But it's funny how little of the culture we've retained, because when they got here, it was like, all right, everybody's American now, we speak English, we're watching our culture, and I wonder if that's part of the problem.
That is definitely.
You know, I was at the grocery store and there was a couple, and it was a white lady and a black guy, and this white, this crazy. No, it was like, oh, they were fine, they were doing their thing, and this white dude comes up and looks at the guy and, like, walks past him and, like, draws back his fist and pretends he's gonna punch him, and the guy was like, what do I do? And all of us standing around were like I actually got, like, on a scale from, like, 1 to I was ready to rumble, I was like a 9. Like, it made me so mad.
Why did you say something?
I was like, that guy was like, you saw that, right? Because they almost started something, and everybody's like, it's not worth it. Everybody saw it, like, that guy's out of line, like, he has a problem. So I walked up and I actually was like, yeah, he needs to go. He needs to be kicked out of here. So I walked to find him and find, like, the clerk. By the time I got to, like, the clerk to tell them, he was already gone, and I was like, ugh. But I'm like, you can't.
Was he homeless or just a regular dude?
He was a regular dude, but it's like, you can't. The thing that sucks, that made me the most upset, was, like, if that was, like, 2 white people, I would be, like, trained to think, like, oh, he's just some crazy guy, you know, with rage or whatever. But because it was a mixed couple, I had to think, is that why he did that? Like, I was just like, what's, you know, like...
And that's kind of...
Well, that's how black people have to think. They have to go, like white people have the privilege of not having to remember that they're privileged. So if someone doesn't wave to you as a white person, you never have to think, was it because I'm of my race? You'll just go, oh, they must be having a bad day. You know what I mean? Whereas if you're black, then you are like, oh, do they not like?
I honestly think the media and everything, and, like, the government. Yeah, I guess. Well, either one. Whoever in government, they want to keep America kind of segregated in a way, like, keep the media pumping out all this stuff about segregation, why we're different. Well, it makes money, but it also keeps us from uniting, and becoming one, which I'm against. They don't want the people to be more powerful than the government. Yeah, because I think that's where you get overthrowing happening.
I think what it is that America for a long time did not want to accept that we have that happening. I feel like people are like, racism doesn't exist. We have black people that are rich with white kids. Racism, everything is still there. You guys just undermined it of being like, no, it doesn't really happen. And now you're really realizing 45% of people that are voting for a certain person are, not all of them are racist, but most of them are like that. Just like how when slavery ended, people are like, oh, the slave owners. But the slave owners were like, what? 2-3%. The rest of the 90-something% were farmers that were like, we are poor, so we're going to stand and hate these people because that's what this 1-2-3% is telling us, that, oh, these N-words stole all your land and all, like, that's what they're going to do. They're going to, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just ignorance in that sense of speaking up and realizing that there is an issue. It hasn't gone away. Just because you have white kids doing the nay-nay doesn't mean that racism, like...
Poorly.
I just learned how to do that.
I am glad that it's a conversation though that started, like, when this election first started, I was like, this is a circus, like, I don't know what to do, I'm beside myself, I'm ashamed to be an American, oh my god. And then I realized that, like, I mean, there are many factors at play, but one of the big ones is, like, this is just a portrait of where we are right now, and it's clearly, like, it just, you know, it will hopefully we'll look back where we've been, right? But it's just like people, like you were saying, like, people are like, we're fine, it's fine. It's like, no, it's not fine. Like, there's still so much hate. It's not fine.
They're both really bad.
Yeah, it's so funny to hear that from the other side.
Damned if you don't.
I usually struggle with the election, and I haven't been voting age for too long, but because my dad's a small business owner, so that stuff's all very, like, I'm 20.
Their country, like Nigeria, had a woman president. Yes. Freaking China, Japan, their president right now is a woman. So America's behind about like 10, 15 countries.
Yeah.
It's only America where this is the first time it happened.
Right, and I wish that people could really get excited about it, and some people are, but some people aren't. This whole election has just been mudslinging.
The food is so good with hot sauce and chicken and everything. Oh my god, is this KFC chicken?
This is like Latino
Grocery store?
deli grocery store.
Oh, chicken.
So this is legit.
really good.
Like
This
they
is
might have
really
just
good.
killed it in the back.
Is that how they do it?
Wow.
I don't
That's
know.
fresh.
Sometimes.
That's very fresh.